Someone asked me if it is okay to pull tarot cards for yourself and will ego impede. You're supposed to learn by pulling them for yourself. That's how you start, right? You sit there, you light your glass of water, you light your candle, you put your glass of water, you do your prayers, and you call in your spirit guides that read the tarot cards, right? And you asking them. Because if you don't know who's reading your cards, and you know that if you have these cards in your hand, there is someone here that's reading these cards. Please show me. Please tell me. I need to know who you are because I need to understand how these cards need to be communicated to me, right? Readings, divinations will tell you if there's somebody there to read these cards. They will normally identify themselves. They may not be by name to humans other than yourself. They'll tell you the vein of which they come. I'm a Madama, I'm a Gitana, I want this, I'm an Egun, this is how I work, X, Y, and Z. That lets you know who you are dealing with. Those spirits will tell you what it is that they require, right? They may just need light. They may ask for a statue. They may ask for you to wear something. They may simply ask for you to place an extra glass on your boveda. So there is no limit to the number of glasses that you can have up there if your court is that big. They may ask for you to place an extra glass on your boveda table, right? For me. This one's for me. That means that you're now setting a special place for them, acknowledging them, because you guys got to remember that 90% of this is acknowledgement to these spirits. And that's why I go so hard talking about the tarot thing, because without the acknowledgement of the right energy, you'll never get the proper relationship, right? That's like you dating a man and you never knowing his name. And at the end of the day, you're like, well, what happened to him? And they're like, we don't even know who that is. You never knew his name. You got to take the time to know these energies for what you need to stick. Couldn't read tarot properly till my guide came through and gave me her name. Now I can read them more naturally. Acknowledgement is crucial. Thank you, Ashe Arisha. Acknowledgement is crucial. It will even come to a point where if you have that many that reads multiple different cards, and this comes from my experience, I've told y'all this before, I had so many cards, and before I demarcated which cards go for which person, it was like a free-for-all. So when I was getting a message, it would be loud, and it will be multiple, because everybody was fighting for a voice, is what it felt like to me, right? Once I figured out by divination to them, asking them, whose cards are whose? Give it to them. These are the cards. So now when I touch those cards, the only person that's going to talk to me in that moment is that particular energy. It is in identifying and giving them the respect to even say that I've taken the time to know who you are. Now work with me. That's when they'll step forward to work with you. You can pull cards all day, and if you don't know who's there, it's always going to be a disconnect when you don't know the energy.